Hello students, this is PTG ma'am and today's video will be on Unit 1 of Entrepreneurship for Class 12. Now, what about Unit 1? The important portions from Unit 1, okay? So, since your board exam is just around the corner, I'm sure you're busy revising and preparing yourself and going through a lot of sample papers, past year's papers, going through the portals and all, and also listening to what your teachers have been telling you. Keep this video in mind also because it will help you. I think it will help you because here I will discuss or I will just tell you those areas or those portions which we have observed, or at least I have observed for the past few years, that these have remained quite important as regards to questions, okay, as regards to setting of the questions for your board's paper. So I will just highlight the areas or the portions or the topics from Unit 1 which I feel when you're studying your chapter, you should not miss out this. Alright, now please do remember that Unit 1 remains a very important chapter as we have seen. If you have seen the past few years paper, you must have seen that there are always questions coming from Chapter 1, that is the Unit 1 I'm talking about, which is Entrepreneurial Opportunity. And in spite of so many changes being made to the syllabus, no change has been made to this particular unit. So this unit remains intact. Okay, there is no deletion or there is no inclusion, there is no change as regard to this particular unit, which is good, which is you people don't get confused. You have the entire chapter in front of you, so you know you have to read it all. Yes, you have to read it all because, as I said, that this chapter is quite important. But if you're going for selective study, if you're going for certain portions, you didn't get time, you're really confused, you don't know what to study, then I would suggest give importance to these portions. That is what I will be trying to give you. This is my suggestion. Whether you follow it, whether you do not follow it, is absolutely up to you. The best thing to do is thoroughly go through the chapter. That's the best thing that you can do. The next is go through the portions which are very, very important. Okay, so this is the second one. That is the second option. When you don't want to go through the entire chapter, but you don't want to miss out your marks from this unit, then give attention to these points. Okay, now coming to this first chapter. The good thing about this chapter, this will end because my video, I need to go to the next. Okay, now talking about this chapter, which I said is the first unit, Entrepreneurial Opportunity. Okay, now the good thing about this chapter, apart from the fact that the syllabus remains the same, there is no change in this unit, which is one good thing. The second good thing is that this chapter has a few topics or a few portion from this chapter is like, as if it is being carried over from class 11. So you already have some concepts about it. This chapter is not something that has come out of the blues and it's absolutely a new concept to you. No, it's actually the base of class 11 which is being drawn into class 12. Okay, so the first portion, I'm following the textbook of CBSE, the NCERT textbook I'm following. And from there only I'm telling you because this book actually is very, very important for your exam. Okay. No matter which reference book you're following, that is up to you. That is entirely your wish. But do not ignore the textbook. Okay, you have to be thorough with your textbook. This is one thing I have been telling my students, and I've been telling this on this video from the very beginning, that if you have this book with you, if you know this book, if you have read this book, then your work is almost done, because this book is absolutely amazing and questions come from this directly also at times. Lines from here will come. Okay, has come. Okay, so the first portion that we see here is the relationship between the three terms: entrepreneur, entrepreneurship, and the enterprise. As I said, this is a concept which you already had in class 11, so you don't need to invest much of your time here because this concept you already have. If this question is coming to you, it's good if it is coming to you, then you can easily express it in your own words that these are interrelated, interconnected, interdependent, but definitely not the same, because entrepreneur is this, entrepreneurship is this, and enterprise is the final result, and all those things. So this is important, but you already know it. So don't give much time to this, okay? Next part, which is very important from this chapter, is the meaning of business opportunity. This we have seen many a times, this coming as a question, as an objective question, 1 mark question, 2 mark question. This is very, very common. So the meaning of a business opportunity and the points, okay? This is on page number 2. You will see there are points that there is a good market for the product, the rate of return has to be attractive, acceptable. So these 2 points and the meaning of business opportunity, very important. Next we have the elements of the elements of business opportunity. There are 5 elements given here. All those 5 elements are absolutely important, very, very important. You should know them, you should memorize them, okay? Because this you can expect in 2 marks question, even in 1 mark question. This can come as an MCQ, this can come as a 2 mark question. 3 mark question it may come, but it's more common in the 1 and 2 mark questions, okay? So this portion is important. Now moving on to, so this was elements of business opportunity. So meaning of business opportunity and elements of business opportunity, both are important. Next you have the enterprise process diagram, okay? This one. This year's paper, if you have, this year's sample paper, if you have seen, then you must have seen that there are diagrams also given in your sample paper. Not just diagrams, pictures are there. Use of pictures are there in your question paper, the sample one. So it can also be that this diagram is given to you and it's been asked to identify the concept behind it, or you have been asked to explain the diagram. Okay, now if this diagram is given to you, the answer is almost given to you. Just see the diagram and explain it. Otherwise, you need to know the points. So enterprise process diagram, we have seen this question coming in 1 or 2 years. Not as common as meaning of business opportunity and elements of business opportunity, but something that cannot be ignored as well. Okay. Next, the meaning of sensing entrepreneurial opportunity, very important. This can come to you as a direct question. What is the meaning of sensing of business opportunity or entrepreneurial opportunity? Or the even more common thing is that, which we have seen in many of years' papers, they will give you the line from here. That is, it is the process of converting an idea into an opportunity and then into an enterprise. So this line is given to you and you are asked to identify. Okay, so there you have to identify that this line relates to sensing of entrepreneurial opportunity. So this, both the meaning and the term and the meaning, both are very, very important. Next again, question which is important for your objective type, you can expect this in an objective type question, is the factors involved in sensing opportunities, entrepreneurial opportunities. Factors involved in sensing opportunities. This also comes in points. Now, so whenever something is coming to you in a point, when it is given in the text in points, do understand that it can come as an MCQ, because there might be 4 options out of which 1 is correct or 3 are correct, 1 is wrong. Okay, so it can come as an MCQ. It can come as a 2 mark question where you will have to give 2 points. It can also come as a 3 mark question where you will have to state all the 3 points. So obviously this is quite important as regards to your question carrying 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 marks. Okay, next one also very common. As I was saying, this chapter actually is important. You know, there are a lot of questions coming from this chapter. It has come over the years. So there is very little that you can ignore. You shouldn't ignore anything actually, but still there is a very, very small portion which you might not give much attention. But for the rest of the portions, for the rest of the chapter, you should read it thoroughly. Okay, now coming to ability to perceive and preserve basic ideas. Again, this can come as a 4 mark question also. because see, there are 5 points. Okay, so if not in a 6 marks question, then you can obviously expect this as a 4 mark question. And again, since you have it in points, this can very well come as an MCQ also. It can come as true and false, it can come as fill in the blanks, 2 marks, 3 marks, 4 marks. Okay, so this remains important. Next, what you have is vision and creativity. But the meaning of vision and creativity is something that you have already studied in class 11. So, separately, again, you don't have to memorize the meaning of creativity and vision and innovativeness. Meaning, you already know that. We will take up later when we take up the portion where it is, stages involved in creativity and innovation. Okay, next part, which is again important, and especially now it will be, I think, will be even more important, because now you have this source based question, which is a new inclusion. You must have seen it, you must have answered your paper, the pre-boards paper also must have had it. So source based questions can very well come from environment related portions, the pestle model, micro environment, macro environment, importance of environment, importance of scanning of environment. Okay, so this portion from your unit 1 is very important, which is environment scanning. What are the questions? Meaning of environment scanning, why do we need to scan the environment, can an enterprise survive if it does not get into the process of scanning the environment. Okay, then another very important part is the importance of environment. Okay, so meaning of environment, business environment, meaning of environment scanning, why do we need to scan the environment, what is the importance of business environment. Okay, these are common, easy, but at the same time important portions. So please give a lot of attention to this portion. Okay, then we have meaning of analysis of environment. What are the different sources from where you can collect information about the environment? This is again in points. So I'm saying whenever you have points related portions, be very careful, because you can have all types of question when there's points in it. Okay, 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 marks, 6 marks, anything can come. So this entire portion remains absolutely important. Then you have the environmental factors that I was talking about, the micro and the macro. Especially the pestle model is very important. Okay, because you can expect a lot of source based questions based on the pestle model, and taking into consideration the present scenario, the pandemic and everything. Obviously your macro environment will have a very hold over this entire portion that I'm saying. So micro, macro, everything, this entire portion is very, very important. Now I will keep this particular video till here, that is till the environment portion of unit 1. Otherwise this video will become very long. Okay, and you people will lose interest. So I'll continue with the same unit in the next upcoming video. So if you feel that this video has helped you in identifying the areas which are important for your examination, then please look into the next video also. Then you get the complete idea of unit 1. Otherwise you get just half of it. Okay, so if you're seeing it, it would be better if you watch both, because then you actually get to know that which portions I feel is important for your examination. So if it has helped you, you can always like it, share it, comment, and even if you don't do anything of those sort, then also it's fine. If this has helped you in some way, I'm happy. So we'll see you again in the next video. Take care.